I normally don't vlog on Thursday, but I am and stuff. Like, I went to bed a little bit past midnight last night, but I still woke up at 6 in the morning, which is late for me, by the way, because that's normally when VIA starts. And, I just went to bed and it's a little bit past 9 a.m. and everything. Speaking of which, today VIA is celebrating having 2 million rides and everything. And well, I just want to say that it's probably just 2 million customers that was able to pay. Not saying that no one that's been to van doesn't pay and everything. They do pay in advance and everything. That's the only way you're getting inside the van and stuff. But oh, I would just say that it's 2 million paying customers and everything. And I'm just happy that I was able to have a share. All I know is it's really rainy and dark outside and stuff. Like, it's almost a good day to lay in bed and everything, but I'm not gonna do that. In fact, gotta go in the backyard right now. There's a cat that's in our neighborhood that keeps sneaking into our yard and stuff, and we try to like get it away and everything. We're not adopting it. Like, after my last cat died, she was 19 years old and everything, and she died almost 4 years ago. I said that I'm done with pets, but I'm just gonna go out and just get myself some breakfast. Okay, so I feel bad because I know there's no space because, like, this pickup truck just took up a lot and everything. And I doubt it's his fault. It's just like how it is and everything. But here at the deli, in my opinion, these guys make the best bacon, egg, and cheese on Staten Island. And yeah, it's kind of controversial that I said that because everyone says they got their own good bacon, egg, and cheese. But hey, I don't care. All I know is after that video that I uploaded like 2 days later and everything, it's kind of funny how I'm seeing more and more Yukon buses and seeing how they vary and stuff. I think this pre-roll right here is gonna get something from the deli as well. In fact, I think that's what's happening. I had my breakfast, and you know me, when there's a day where I just have the opportunity to just go anywhere I want, I come to my favorite Staten Island railway station over by Arthur Kill and everything. Traffic was a little bit slow on the expressway, but it is what it is. So one thing I've been seeing on YouTube as of lately is that they're starting to test the R211S on the Staten Island Railway. Now, I'm kind of back and forth with the R211s in general. To me, the artist renditions were better. The artist rendition, the model that I had at Hudson Yards, everything was better. You could see in the link in the description where I was able to take the R211 on the A train up to my childhood station at Nostrand Avenue. And yeah, altogether, it was no big deal. It was no big deal whatsoever and everything. And I mean, granted, they were able to make some updates for wayfinding purposes, which is commendable. But yeah, like, there are certain things that they should have took care of with regards to that and everything. So I'm going to do the usual, take the train down a few stops and then come back up a few stops, and then that's it. Ugh. And oh boy, gotta cross over to the other platform. Hopefully the next train is not taking a while. I see the approach signal and 3 minutes away. Okay. Okay, so I made it to the other side. Even though I'm headed to St. George, like, come on, the train is free on Staten Island, so I'm just gonna go up one stop and then back. Which, when my dad was working for the Long Island Railroad, this is what I normally did. And of course, the old R44s, which I'm gonna miss once the R211s come in service. Because to me, the artist rendition of the R44s, which is similar to the 46, is better and everything. But yeah, so local there and back. Well, at this point, it doesn't matter if it's a local express, but you know, it is what it is. All I know is, yes, the service was infrequent, but I'm just imagining if there was like a second platform added, so that way trains can run a little bit more frequently for the Staten Island Railway. That'd be kind of nice and stuff. And you know, that's basically it. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it down for like just a few stops and everything, then make my way back up. With one track being open for a few, I'm just gonna be, I'm not gonna take like the full ride and everything. But basically that's it. And I'm trying to be careful because just a little bit down there are like 2 police officers and everything. And I don't have much trouble with cops when it comes to rail fanning and everything. Like, to me, the best trip was at Newark Penn Station and everything. After catching the Acela in that video, you know, 2 officers, we got into like a good conversation. Basically, that was it and everything. But yeah, let's take the train back. MTA, I gotta say this. There is not a lot of people that go to the station. I get that. You know, it's like the end of rush hour, but this is not good for crowd control in the event of an emergency. You could barely fit 2 people walking alongside here, and the stairs are more narrow than that and everything. So my thing is that, you know, it's kind of scary when you think about it and stuff. But yeah, that's really it. Okay, so the operator's coming to do the brake test. Let's take this train back. Just got off the train to St. George, got on the switch track, and now the one heading back is coming in about a minute, so I gotta rush over to the next platform. On the next train. Okay, now let's head back. And by the way, it's difficult to run in the rain to the train on a crusted platform. So don't try it at home, people. Don't try it at home. I'm right now on the Staten Island Railway, and just as I was thinking about this, and you know, Patreon patrons know about this, is I'm basically working on an idea of a theme park resort for adults. So comment below, should I create a railway system in my resort just for women and everything? I got different resorts and everything. I got one just for men, one just for women, and one is just going to be an all-together theme park for, you know, everyone, you know, married, single, whatever, to basically be at and everything. So you know, should I go with it? Yes or no? Comment below. So I'm back. Okay, I thought it was an all-female crew. Maybe I was wrong. Either way, yeah. So, yeah, I was able to see in a YouTube short that day, because I'm of course working on my idea for an imagination-like theme park resort for adults and everything, which is gonna come later down the line and everything. It's not gonna be the next book to be released and everything. Right now, you of course have my main book, Raymond Waters' Imagination, and which is available on Amazon Kindle for $2.99. Yes, I know I've said that a lot. But there's also my new book, Imagination at Sea, which is right now available for pre-order for 99 cents. So, yeah, altogether, a lot of content and everything. A lot of content, but in the end, the idea is to, you know, create the childlike resort and everything in different areas and stuff. Like, I was able to start with the main book. Imagination at Sea is my idea for a cruise line. The next one, you'll find out about a little bit later and everything. But I promise it'll be a lot sooner than you think and everything, because I got a few things that I'm working on, a few different projects, but the end res- the end result is to create something uh, that is truly special and unique. See, I don't like calling it a sequel and everything. Like, I have nothing against certain sequels, depending on how it's done. Some sequels are even better than the first movie and everything. But personally, that's just me. So, the idea is that once you're reading into it, it's almost like stepping into the mind of a 10-year-old or perhaps even younger, or writing down what's in his imaginations, stylized in a way that he would write it and stuff. I've done that for the theme park resort, as you read it on Amazon Kindle, or even listen to it and everything. I am going to try to do an audible recording and stuff, because I'm sure one of my friends told me that she was able to download my book, and they did the audio recording of it. If I know how computers work, they've done a computer voice that doesn't sound as good as one that would give it with certain kinds of emotions and everything. So, it would be interesting to see how it would be depicted in that manner. And not to mention, probably add like a little bit of background music per se. So that way, you could get more of the vibes and everything. So it's a lot to consider and everything. And yeah, you got my first book, and then you got Imagination at Sea, and whatever will come in the near future. That, again, I'm not going into detail about just yet. Yeah, you'll find out about it soon enough and everything. My Patreon patrons know about it. You want to know about it? Become a Patreon patron today and everything. Like, just $1 a month. Just $1 a month. You could be a Patreon patron, and go to patreon.com/dreamjournalprojects, and you'll be able to know about it. And not to mention, it'll allow me to be able to explore different places other than just Staten Island, and get some more inspiration for further projects and everything. Because the thing is, I'm gonna keep on coming up with new ideas as long as I'm alive, so I might as well write them down, not just in the small little essays that I published and everything. Like, one of my favorite ones is definitely a new one, a more recent one that I was able to publish on there. The sun is our forbidden fruit, which goes into the topic of space travel. So yeah, download it there and you'll be able to see and stuff. It's a good walk and everything. Right now about 11:30. I wasn't gonna stay out for too long and stuff. I wanted to just get out and move around as best as I can and everything, because yeah, it's a rainy day, but at the same time, I don't want that to be an excuse to just lay in bed all day and stuff, because I get depressed when I lay in bed all day and everything. Like, I can't have a full rest day. I don't know about you, but me personally, I can't just lay in bed all day and just do nothing and everything. Like, even ask my parents on like days off, or even on my staycation or whatever, I'm still working on X, Y, and Z and everything. Granted, there's one case where I'm not working on my publications or whatever, or I'm not uploading AI pics to my other Instagram, and DJ__art gallery and stuff. Link for that will also be in the description. A lot of links and everything. Let's hope I remember to put them up. But anyway, so altogether, just a lot of things that are going on and everything. And I know I haven't uploaded as much to YouTube. Like, this week, if I would have gotten a work schedule and everything, it would have been nice and everything. But unfortunately, least sometimes when you work for VIA, sometimes you're not going to get a schedule for the day or even the week and everything. I couldn't get nothing for this week, which, it happens. But right now I have enough to just get by until next week and everything. Next week I'm definitely gonna need to head back to work, and basically that's that and everything. Again, I'm gonna be working on hopefully Wednesday and Thursday and everything, which is a little bit different, but it's the usual morning shifts, 6 to 10 and everything. Get there, start up the van. Hopefully I get Chryslers both days. I want Chryslers now. Like, I'm done with the Benz. And like, do they drive by better than the Chryslers? Absolutely. Are they much better going over speed humps? Yeah, like 100%. And it's just the thing about the Benz is that they're older and they have more wear and tear on them and everything. The Chryslers, they have less wear and tear because they're newer and everything. But that's it. I mean, I wouldn't say they're old. Like, some of them are as old as my truck. My truck is a 2019 model, and like, the difference is I try to take as good of care as possible of my truck and everything. But basically that's it. But that's it. So let me go home. See y'all later.